least one goal. It'll prove that little birds can play football. Now, I've got a plan. When we kick off, the last thing they'll expect is for us to pass to the canaries. We just have to make sure they're not scared of the ball. Then we have to get past the chickens. There's an easy way to do that.
Tell us a joke.
Why did the banana go to the doctor? Because it wasn't peeling well.
Doodle will distract Leonardo.
Can I have an autograph? I'm such a big fan.
But of course.
Watch this.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Martin is showing us how to make bark gliders.
You want me to teach you how? First, you have to find the right piece of bark.
Okay, Isles, first game. Stick the tail on Reggie.
Close enough.
Musical statues. When the music stops, stand totally still. Seven, eight, whatever comes after 8, 10. Ready or not, here I come. Ha! Gotcha! Ha-ha! Yes! I found everybody except Doodle. Ha!
You found me. Twit-twoo. Yeah.
Is everything all right, Odo?
Not really. Doodle is sad, and I think it might be my fault.
Can you tell me what happened?
Well, I wanted to help her fly, and I tried to make her not hear things or see things, but it looks like all I did was make her even more upset.
Perhaps the problem isn't what Doodle heard or saw, but what she felt.
But how could I help with that?
Well, there's actually a trick to it. Listen.
I can't hear anything.
Sometimes just talking about a thing that scares us can make that thing a lot less scary. And all we need is a good friend who's willing to listen.
My word, what a fine specimen.
Too bad it's not lucky.
Lucky? A lot of people think that, but it's just a plant. A very rare plant. And just think, Odo, if all those things hadn't happened to you today, you wouldn't have come searching for this plant, and you would never have seen it.
So maybe all those things that happened to me weren't so terrible after all.
You see? You make your own path. Luck has nothing to do with it.
You're right. Luck had nothing to do with all this stuff that went wrong. It was all down to me. I missed snacks because I was late. My model broke because I didn't wait for the glue to dry. My hat came apart because I wasn't careful. I fell off the tree stump because I was in a hurry. And now we're lost because...
Because you haven't looked up yet.
The kiddie tree!
Just walk toward that tree and you'll go straight back to camp.
You want to read my comic?
No, thank you. A comic sounds a bit silly to me.
Wow, you really are sensible. That's so funny.
Excuse me?
You two, pretending to be sensible. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. And what do you have in your head?
That's their sensible hats, Doodle.
Sensible hats. That's a good one.
So even when we're being sensible, we're still funny.
Look at me. I'm sensible.
Doodle, you're up! But what about your hurt ankle?
Oh, my ankle. I was having so much fun, I forgot all about it. It doesn't even hurt anymore.
Laughter really is the best medicine.
Sorry I snapped at you, Doodle.
It's okay. People say things they don't mean when they're sad.
Doodle's so lucky to have such a good friend as you, Odo. There'll always be a seat at our table for you. Promise you'll come back soon?
I promise.
Ah,
Doodle, your mum is amazing.
I've never told anyone about my mum because I was worried about what the other birds might think.
Families come in all shapes and sizes, but it's love that makes a family. You're my best friend, Doodle.
You're my best friend too, Odo.
Changed for the better. We're much more elegant now.
See, Doodle? We might not be the best at fishing today, but who knows? We could grow up to become the best fishers in the world.
Indeed, you can grow up to become whatever you want to be.
That's great. But right now, I'm very happy to just be me.
Glad to hear it, Doodle. Now, before we release these little creatures back into the pond, how about one last photo? Smile, everyone!
Look, it wasn't a hawk after all. It was Odo's kite.
Goodness, what splendid feathercraft!
You mean I was scared of a kite? Ha! Aw, nice one, Odo.
And the camp was scared of you? But you're Reggie. Reggie the veggie. Reggie's our friend.
I did try to tell you.
Sorry, Reggie. We wouldn't have done that with the kite if we knew it was you.
I just came by because I found all these feathers. See, I've been having terrible trouble trying to sleep, and these feathers are just what I need to make a nice, soft, fluffy pillow.
Please help yourself, Reggie, as our way of saying sorry.
Sorry.
And why not take this feather sack? It'll make a wonderful pillowcase.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
But if there are no feathers left for feathercrafts, what are we going to do now?
Oh, I've got a brilliant idea.
Oh, look at that!
Yay, woohoo!
Isn't it impressive? And a 1, and a 2, and a 1.
You didn't need to sing like the other birds. You just needed to find your own song.
I guess, but if it wasn't for you, I never would have looked for it. That means you're my best friend in Doodle song.
Well, in that case, to you too, Doodle.
Oh, thank you so much. You just handed me a towel. Oh, you really are a helpful little creature, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
This is Michael. He always helps us whenever we need it. He's our friend.
Well, pleasure to meet you.
Dada.
It's all right. Nothing to see here. Just a baby bird that, came out of a rock.
This isn't a rock, Odo. It's a real egg.
Stop pecking me. What does it want?
It looks hungry. I'll go and find some food.
And I'll keep it, busy?
It's eating a pine cone.
No, a pine cone is not for eating. It's for playing. Look. Hup, 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 hup. Great job. Now, what's this? Hup, hup, hup.
Kick the ball to me, Odo.
But it's a game for little birds. Just kidding. Hup. Yeah! Hey, everyone. Martin showed us a game that he plays with his cousins. Martin, if you show everybody, we can all play together.
Do you think they'd want to?
Well, it might be fun.
Can only Martins play it?
No, it's for all kinds of different birds. I'll show you. First, you get a bunch of bark, sticks and leaves. You need good, long, dry pieces of bark.
Like this one?
Yes, that's perfect.
Got it!
Cool. Now try flying it.
What's so cool about a feather?
Oh, hi, Reggie. We're finding feathers for Odo's feather album.
It's got one feather from every bird in the forest.
Oh, that is cool.
I wonder why the campers still fly into the trees when they see you, Reggie.
Maybe it's because my tail kind of looks like a tree. They see it and think, ooh, wouldn't it be lovely to go and have a nice rest on a real tree?
That's not the reason.
Birds find foxes very scary. Fly to the trees or things get hairy.
Young Reginald, is that you? Why, it is. Look at you all grown up. I knew your granddad back when I was camp leader. Gather round, everyone. Young Reginald has come for a visit.
But that's a fox!
Now, there's no reason to be afraid of Reginald. He's a friendly fox, isn't he?
There we go, Odo. All sorts of party snacks. Wildberry jelly, popcorn, flapjacks, fruit kebabs, freshly squeezed lemonade, and nuts.
Yum! This is amazing! Especially the flapjacks.
If you keep eating them, there'll be none for anybody else.
They're here! Did you make the seed cake, Dad?
Relax. Dad made the lemonade.
And Mum's made the seed cake. Ta-da!
Yes! Dad's not so good at baking cake, but he's the world champion lemonade maker.
My mum is a badger, and I'm adopted.
Wow!
One night, I was out looking for food when I found a teeny weeny newly hatched baby bird. She was all alone and abandoned. I waited with her all night, but her mom and dad never came back. So she came to live with me, and I called her Doodle.
And because I'm adopted, that's why I don't know what kind of bird I actually am.
But we do know what kind of bird you are, my dear. You're the most wonderful, thoughtful, caring bird there is. Doodle looks after me now that I'm old and my eyes have stopped working.
My eyes are big enough for both of us, Mum. Hello, Odo's Mum and Dad.
Hello, Doodle.
Doodle and I are staying up all night so we can go to the moon. We're going to bring back a piece of it to show everyone.
On the moon?
Shall we make you a snack to eat along the way?
Yes! Mom, Dad, what are you doing here?
Hello, Odo's Mum and Dad.
Hi, Odo. Hi, Doodle. What's that by your feet?
Dad, look! It's a piece of the moon. This is amazing. How is it possible?
Ah, I believe it's called a pinhole camera. It's a very special trick of the light. Go and see for yourself.
Oh, yes. We can show the others. The sun's shining and it's Jobs Day.
Maybe you could find a job that would help cool an owl down on a hot day.
Well, Dad, you know I'm your biggest fan.